So, did I find something you would consider the Holy Grail? Something that would be considered leading in the media market index? Well, let's get into it. I'm going to show you two separate things where I see leading, and you guys can decide. Let me explain the index first. The percentage of neutrals is just that. The percentage of neutrals, which is in green, is the amount of neutrals in the entire amount of data that I collected that day. The negative to positive ratio, which is in pink, that is the rest of the data that is negative and positive. If it ends up being higher, there was more positive news than negative. If it ends up being lower, there was more negative news than positive. So what I'm using for our references is Tesla and the Dow. So the first place I'm going to start is around January 20th. You see the neutrals that are in green. They go down gradually up until about the 11th of March. So what that is saying is there is a less percentage of neutrals in that time frame. So the less neutrals, the more positive or negatives, right? Tesla and the Dow. The Dow stayed about the same, right? And Tesla just kept on going. But at one point, them both start dropping off. And at that same point, you see the neutrals drop and the negative to positive ratio. But even before that, the neutral percentage was dropping. So that is my first leading indicator that I'm going to submit to. Do you think that has any relevance? This one, I think has less relevance than the next one that I'm going to show you. So the next one that I'm going to show you is the one right around the 15th of March. You see the percentage of neutrals start going up. And it continues to go up until into mid-April. So what that is telling us is that if there's more neutrals, there's less negative or positive news, right? So if you consider neutrals more positive than negative, then that could influence the market in an upward way, right? So you see the neutrals starting to go up. At about the same time, Tesla and the Dow continued to go down for another week or stayed at their lows. So right there, my friends, is my major leading indicator. The percentage of neutrals going up before the Dow and Tesla went up. Is that anything significant that we could use as investors? It's still kind of early to say, but I think it's pretty significant. So, hey, there it is. So, if you want to hang around, I wanted to tell you a couple of things that I changed about them. So on 6/1, I decided to cut Forbes out and Motley Fool. At the same time, I added Yahoo Finance and CNBC TV. On 7/1, I eliminated the amount of Yahoo Finance news, CNBC TV news, because it was overweighing the index itself. And I added a couple extra references in that same time frame. So those are the changes to the index that I've been doing, other than catching up the last 2 months that I was behind. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it there. There's some other things that I wanted to discuss, but I'll do that in another video, I think. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Give me some feedback if you'd like. Bye.